Hey Math 151, welcome to Fall 2020. I'm so glad you've decided to take this course with me this semester. This has been such an unprecedented year, and likewise, it's going to be an unprecedented semester. As you know, even though this class is face-to-face, there's going to be a huge virtual component due to the social distancing restrictions that we have to adhere to. Therefore, you're going to be required to use several different technology platforms, from Google Calendar to Google Drive to Pearson. All of these platforms are going to be required for this course. And you've gotten several emails from me containing information about those various platforms over the last few days. But I thought you might find it helpful if I took the time to create a short introduction video that kind of summarized everything that is expected of you, as well as all the technology platforms that you'll be expected to use this semester. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to Math 151. Here's everything you need to know to prepare for class on Tuesday. So there are four main technology platforms that we'll be using in this course. The first one is your Southeastern email account, and this is incredibly important. I need you to understand that I am not allowed to correspond with you on any email platform except your Southeastern email account. So if you email me from another Gmail account, or if you email me from a Yahoo account, I'm actually not allowed to respond to that email because I'm only allowed to correspond with you on your Southeastern email account. Therefore, when you email me, you need to make sure that you do that through your Southeastern email account. Additionally, your email is one of the main ways that I'm going to communicate with you. So you need to check your email account frequently and make sure that you read all emails thoroughly and let me know if you have any questions. Now, the next two technology platforms that we'll be using are Google Calendar and Google Drive, and both of those can be found within your Southeastern email account. So when you log into your Southeastern email account, you can click the 9 dots icon in the upper right-hand corner, and you'll see Google Calendar and Google Drive. Now, your icons may not be in the same order as my icons, and that's okay. You can move them around by just clicking and dragging, but you'll need to know where Drive and Calendar are. Calendar is important because that is how you will access the weekly Google Meet class meetings. So earlier this week, you received a Google Calendar invitation from me for Math 151.07. And whenever it's time for class on Tuesday, if it's your day to attend virtually, then what you'll do is log into your Southeastern email account, click the 9 dots icon, and click Google Calendar. Then you'll go to the date, which on Tuesday will be August the 18th, and you'll click on Math 151.07 on August the 18th. When you click on Math 151.07 in your Google Calendar, you will see a button that says Join with Google Meet. You will click that button, and that's how you will join the class meeting. So that's how we'll be using Google Calendar this semester. Now, Google Drive will be used to upload your weekly workbook pages. You see, with all the social distancing restrictions, I'm not allowed to collect papers. Therefore, you will turn your workbook pages in via the Google Drive folder that I shared with you. Many of you have been asking, how do I find that folder? Well, it's quite simple. You'll log into your email account. You'll click the 9 dots icon that I clicked a moment ago, and then you'll click this Google Drive icon. Now, once Google Drive opens in a new window, you'll look on the left-hand side at the menu, and there will be an option that says Shared with Me. When you click Shared with Me, you will see a folder inside of the Shared with Me tab that has your name on it. It's last name, comma, first name. So you'll double click on that folder to get inside of the folder. That's the folder that I shared with you. And because you and I share that folder, you are automatically able to see anything that I upload into the folder, and I am automatically able to see anything that you upload into the folder. So I sent you information about your first assignment the other day, and only a few of you have completed it. This assignment is due by Monday night, so you definitely need to get on top of that. The assignment is very simple. You're just writing a few sentences about yourself, and then you're copying down a math problem. You don't even have to solve it. You're just copying it down. The point of the first assignment is to make sure that you know how to take pictures of your work, scan them into a single PDF, and then upload that PDF to our shared Google Drive folder. Remember, once you upload the PDF into the shared Google Drive folder, you don't need to share it with me. I can already see it because we share the folder. So you definitely need to get on top of that assignment. And then in the future, you'll upload your workbook pages to that Google Drive folder. Also, in the Google Drive folder this morning, I uploaded directions for registering to your Pearson account, which brings me to my next point. The fourth and probably most important technology platform that we will be using is Pearson. So on Pearson, which you now have instructions to register for in your shared Google Drive folder, you will complete your homework assignments, you'll complete your quizzes, you'll have extra video resources, and that's also where you will get your notes for class. So let's go over to your Pearson account now. When you create your Pearson account and you'll log in, this is what you'll see. Now, anything with the little man next to it and the slash through it, that means it's hidden from you, so you won't see that because, of course, this is my instructor account. But there are three main tabs that you need to pay close attention to. The first is the Course Documents tab. It, of course, contains your syllabus. Now, you won't see the daily schedule for Monday, Wednesday, Friday because your class is Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But then you can find the daily schedule for Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. You can also find a link to my office hours. So my office hours are Monday through Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. All office hour appointments will be virtual via Google Meet. You must sign up for an office hour appointment at least 2 hours prior to the appointment time. Just click on this link and you can schedule an office hour appointment. After confirming your appointment, you'll receive a confirmation email. Just use that confirmation email to join the Google Meet meeting at the time of your appointment. So that's how we'll handle office hours this semester. Now, when you come to class, I will be obviously giving you a lecture, but I'll be following along with the guided notes. So you need to have the guided notes printed out when you come to class so that you are prepared to take notes. So these Unit 1 guided notes need to be printed out by the time you come to class at 8 a.m. on Tuesday. Even if you're watching class virtually, you need to have them printed out so that you can follow along. So all of your guided notes for the lectures that I will be giving in class are listed right here under Course Documents. And if you wanted to, you could actually go ahead and print out the guided notes for the entire semester and put them in a binder so you never have to worry about it again because I already have all of these up here for you. So you can see Course Documents is your first important tab. Then also Assignments, I would say, is the second most important tab. This is where you'll access your homeworks, your quizzes, etc. And you can see all the due dates for each of those. This one has a little green flag next to it, but I'm going to take that off before you guys actually get into Pearson. Now, these are extra video resources. Look at the title of the tab. These are not the notes that you will use in class. So if you find yourself really struggling and you feel like you need to watch some extra video resources on any of the topics that we've covered in class, these are extra lecture videos that are for you to use. And each lecture video has guided notes that go along with it. But remember, these are extra. These are not the guided notes that we'll be using in class. So don't forget, Course Documents contains your syllabus, your daily schedule, the link to schedule an office hour appointment with me, as well as all of your guided notes for class. And then you have all of your assignments under the Assignments tab. And then, of course, you have extra video resources and lecture notes that go along with those extra video resources. So let's go back here for now. That covers your 4 main technology platforms. I also need you to understand that the only calculator allowed in this course is the TI-30Xii calculator. You cannot have a graphing calculator. You cannot have another type of scientific calculator. No other calculator can be used for this course. When you come to campus to take your midterm, or when you get on ProctorU to take your final exam, they will be checking for this calculator. And if you bring a different scientific calculator, you will not be allowed to use it on the exam or the midterm. So you need to make sure that you have this calculator. They sell them in our Southeastern bookstore. They sell them at Walmart. All of them are less than $20. Make sure that you have this exact calculator. Okay, so let's sum up this with your weekly expectations. Here's what you are required to do on a weekly basis. First, come to class with your printed guided notes, pencil, and calculator ready to learn. Remember, those whose last names begin with A through I will attend class in person on Tuesday and attend class virtually via Google Meet on Thursday. Those whose last names begin with J through Z will attend class virtually via Google Meet on Tuesday and attend class in person on Thursday. Fridays will be 100% virtual and dedicated to the workbook, but I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit more in class this week. You'll notice that on your Google Calendar, I've invited you to Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I have not yet invited you to Fridays. I will do that, but I'll do that after we have our first class together on Tuesday, because I want to talk to you in person about what's going to happen on Fridays. Second, you are required on a weekly basis to upload workbook pages to Google Drive within 15 minutes of the end of class on Friday. So Fridays will be dedicated to doing your workbook, and you will have to upload those workbook pages to Google Drive, specifically to the shared folder, within 15 minutes of the end of class on Friday. And then third, of course, you're required to keep up with your various Pearson assignments. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know, but I hope that you found this video helpful, and I hope that you have a better understanding of the various technology platforms that you'll be required to use this semester, as well as your weekly expectations. I look forward to meeting each one of you and working with each of you throughout this semester, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday.